Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guror Sri Yutapadakamalam Sri Guror Navaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namani Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Surato Pango Mahumandamatirgati Masarvasya Padambhojau Radha Madhara Mohano Devya Vrindaranya Kalpadramadaha Srimad Ratnagara Simhasanasto Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Devo Prishta Libi Sevyamano Smarami Sriman Rasarasarambhe Vamshi Vatatatastitha Karshan Venu Swaner Gopi Gopi Nadas Sriyastunaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasade Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. This is the story of climaxing and story of a great wonder. We see there are so many wonders, and this is story going to back to God. So we are entering to the next story. Parikshit Maharaj going to back to God. So we have started our first story. So we remember the first story was King Parikshit. So we said that King Parikshit is the hero of Srimad Bhagavatam. So from this today, the Bhagavatam. And if you look at Parikshit Maharaj's story, it's full of wonders. He's a wonderful king. He's full of wonders. Whether it is from beginning to end, it's full of wonders. It only will be wonder to see each and every activity of Parikshit Maharaj from beginning. And from beginning it has happened, even his end of story also is like a jaw dropping. We just stunned. That our mouth gets opened up. So his birth is also like this, activity is also like that, his living background is also like that. That's why it's called a wonderful king. So we know that when he was in the mother's womb, we heard the story that Ashwadhama applied a Brahmastra, and his intention was not to kill the mother. His intention, because Brahmastra, these are very, very precisely targeted. It will touch the target and kill it perfectly, because it is not a Shastra, it is Astra. Shastra Chikitsa and Astra Chikitsa, different. Shastra Chikitsa means doctor is taking scissors and cutting. That is a Shastra Chikitsa, Shastra. Astra is by mantra. If somebody is healing by mantra, that is called Astra Chikitsa, means he is using a weapon. So Brahmastra, he has applied in such a way that he will go precisely and destroy the womb, whatever the child is there in the womb of Uttara. That was his precise target, is that one. So Uttara came to know, oh, something is coming, but it appears aiming is towards her womb. She could understand. So she came running to Krishna and asked her, please protect me. it seems there is a great something unusual thing is coming, trying to destroy my womb. So let it kill me, but let my womb should be, that my child should be intact. Because the intention of applying that Brahmastra was to make the earth apandaviyam, means there should not be any Pandava at all. So that was the whole idea. But at the time, all the Pandavas, they took up their weapons to attack or to give protection. But the thing which is coming is Astra, and the Pandavas just lifted their Shastra. So it's not possible. Then Krishna immediately applied his chakra, and he himself entered into the womb, and wonderfully, miraculously, he has protected the Parikshit Maharaj inside. That's why his protection before birth itself is wonderful. Wow! So that is the greatest. The boy, the child, saw a four-handed form of Krishna inside, and whirling around him with his club, thereby giving full protection. So which shows that the boy, before even taking birth, could see and he was got protected by Vishnu. That's why it's called Vishnu Rata, protected by Vishnu within the womb. And he was, even Shukdev Goswami at one point of time, it is that actually he is almost dead. The boy was dead, but Krishna entered inside and made him to take birth. So that's why his activities within the womb were also very, very wonderful. And when he was born, he born in a very wonderful, auspicious time, and all his activities as a child, because he was given good support by his grandfathers, all Pandavas. And even when he was born, also all the great Brahmanas, what wonders he is going to do. They said that this boy is going to become a devotee like Prahlad, and he is going to rule, or he will be like Lord Ramachandra in his integrity and following the religious principles, and his fame will become equal to Bharata Maharaj, and he will become like Arjuna in Dhanur Vidya. So in that way, even during childhood itself, he was predicted to be great, and he is going to perform Ashwamedha Yajnas. And in that way, they have told till end of life, they mentioned clearly. And when he was enthroned, by Pandavas, he ruled in a most wonderful way. And the climax of his wonderful thing is that he could even subdue the Kali Purusha. Kali Purusha came to influence the whole universe, but because of his power, the Parikshit Maharaj even could capture him, was about to kill him, he was under full control. That is really wonderful. Anybody would say, Parikshit Maharaj would have killed him, so that we have been very happy. That is a different plan. But see how wonderful it is. Because of his power, because of his the great the mercy of the Supreme Lord Krishna and his grandfather's blessings, he could even defeat Kali Purusha. And he very miraculously he did it, and he established Dharma. Dharma at that time happened to be only with one leg, because all the three legs were broken by Kali Purusha. So he established all the three legs and make the Dharma to walk very comfortably with the four legs, and protected the mother cow. And he restricted very, in a very strong way the Kali Purusha spreading. So like that, Bhagavatam would surely will completely control the virus. Of course, he did not allow, but here Bhagavatam will kill it. That is the difference between at that time and now. So that is so wonderful. Even his activities are wonderful. Now, when you come to the next stage, next activity, So he was cursed. He was cursed because of some incident that we know. He was cursed by a son of a Brahmana, and because of the son, he was supposed to leave the body in just 7 days. So he did not get worried. He immediately renounced everything. So there is a wonderful renunciation. He did not feel very bad about it. He gone into depression. Rather, he welcomed. Oh, very good. It's very good that I got this message. I got this curse by the Brahmana. It's very happy for me. He accepted, and in a very, very great manner, in a more honorable manner, and he enthroned his son, left everything, and just put a kaupina, only lion cloth. How wonderful! That's called. He rejected getting detached from this worldly affairs and getting ready to receive the death. That is a great one. So look at every part. That's why he's a wonderful king. Then when he became, and he asked wonderful questions because of his greatness, the whole thousands of rishi munis, kings, brahmanas, different kings, everybody came except demigods. Demigods were not allowed. So except demigods, everybody came, and because of that, Shukadeva Goswami came, and then he started telling Bhagavatam. So because he is a wonderful man from the womb itself, Shukadeva Goswami by Krishna's arrangement came to make his final departure also more wonderful, so that people become get. And he came, and he has told whole Bhagavatam, which we have been hearing for last 29 days. Today is 30th day. And after narrating about Kali Yuga, everything, Shukadeva Goswami giving the great instruction. This instruction was ultimately to give him a final dose of detachment. What is that? He started explaining about Pralaya. So he is giving that. Suppose if we are there, definitely a person who is living, he never think about death. Death is sure, everybody knows. But he would not be thinking about death at this time. Because he is not thinking about the death at this point of time, so he would think, feel, will, feeling, thinking, willing will be unrestricted. Suppose if a person knows that tomorrow he is going to die. A person also tomorrow is going to die, but he doesn't know. So the person who knows that tomorrow he is going to die, he would stop all his thinking. He would not make any new plans. He would not make any new things. And in that way, because anyway he knows that tomorrow he is going to die. But the other person, he also going to die, but he doesn't know. So he would be planning that after 100 years, at the age of 95, what he should do. He will be making all the plans. So, but the moment he is told that, oh no, you are going to die tomorrow, then he would restrict. His worries will come down. His all anxieties. He may be having, day after tomorrow he ought to pay 100 crores. Then he'll be depression. That, oh no, tomorrow you are going to die. Okay, no problem. So 100 crores are gone. So all his worries will just shatter down, just ease off. Okay, cool. It goes like that. So that's why Parikshit Maharaj, Shukadeva Goswami want to give you final dose of renunciation. He is talking about Pralaya. He gives a great idea of 4 types of Pralaya. So one Pralaya happens for every day of Brahma. That is, there will be 1,000 Yuga Chakras. It will make one day of Brahma, and 1,000 Yuga Chakras will be equally same for the night of Brahma. So one day, when day of Brahma is over, one Pralaya takes place. That is called Naimittika Pralaya. It's first called Naimittika Pralaya. So during that time, Brahma is there, but Brahma sleeps. He will be sleeping. There is no creation, and all the living entities also, they enter into Vishnu's body, but Brahma is not. So at that time, the Ananta Sesha Shayana, everything enters. And the very purpose of Shukadeva Goswami telling this particular story of Pralayas is essentially to show that anyway everything is going to come end. So why to worry about your body? Don't worry about it. He was trying to tell you from that time. Then he says that when that is only one day of Brahma, like when Brahma lives for 100 years, when Brahma completes 100 years, at that time all the floating planetary system, they completely get inundated, and that will be only one ocean, that's called Virat Samudra. Nothing will be there, only ocean. And that is called Prakritika Pralaya. That's called Prakritika Pralaya. And third is, he says that we are seeing this whole world because you have ahankara. You are feeling that I am there, that's why whole world is there. And where from this aham is coming? Essentially it is coming because of the Supreme Lord's Maya. Supreme Lord's Maya. Say for example, the sun, the whatever we see, the cloud is produced because of the sun. Cloud is produced because of the sun, and but the cloud comes and covers the sun. So at that time you are not able to see the sun, but we see the light. And that light also we are able to see because of sun only. And we are able to see that the sun is covered by the cloud only because of sun only. But it is covering so much. The only one thing is the Supreme Lord is only one. But we are not able to see him, but because of his Maya creation, we are seeing only ourselves. So when we destroy, because of by some efforts of the wind or etc., if the cloud gets away, the sun comes straight. So similarly, when by Viveka, the sword as known as Viveka, if we cut down this Hridaya Granthi, at that time the soul will get manifested. And you are able to see the Atma Darshana. And that is called Atyantika Pralaya. Means actually you are going to destroy yourself. Means your life or your existence in this world gets destroyed. So at that time nothing is destroyed, only your existence in this world gets destroyed. That is called Atyantika Pralaya. So all the sincere souls are looking for Atyantika Pralaya because they wanted to complete their existence in this and go back to spiritual world. So it is not common for everybody, it is only for the individual soul who is sincere. It's called Atyantika Pralaya. Shukadeva Goswami. So here he is hinting to Parikshit Maharaj that you should be looking for Atyantika Pralaya. So your body, don't worry about body, and you destroy your existence here in the world, so that your Maya is completely destroyed and you will travel to the spiritual world. That is Atyantika Pralaya. And next, the final one is Nitya Pralaya. The final one is Nitya Pralaya. Nitya Pralaya means is diminishing or getting destruction. For example, we have a particular body, but the body is changing. After that, it keeps on decaying. Day after day, the body keep on decaying. Even for example, it's called depreciation. We call it depreciation. So this depreciation is nothing but it is called Nitya Pralaya. Means every minute there is a destruction. So every minute, every life, every body, every instrument, every human being, everything is getting destroyed. It is called Nitya Pralaya. In this way, Shukadeva Goswami has given an elaborate picture about 4 types of pralayas. It is essentially to prepare Parikshit Maharaj, because now time has come. Anytime Takshaka may come. 7 days is over. Anytime Takshaka may come. Story is also getting over. So that's why he is giving the final. And finally, he said to Parikshit Maharaj, "My dear king, please remove the animalistic fear that you are going to die. Remove that. Remove that. Because you are a soul, and even if Takshaka comes, it's going to destroy your body. He cannot touch you. He cannot touch your soul, because even the death could not touch you. Death could not touch you. Even your Umba mother, Mrityu Devata, cannot touch you. And there is no question of you worrying about. Just accept things fearlessly and be back to Godhead." So I told you whatever you wanted. I told you the great pastimes of Krishna, everything. So let me know what else you want me to tell you. Parikshit Maharaj asked. Shukadeva Goswami asked. Then Parikshit Maharaj said, "Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now I have heard Bhagavatam from you, and I heard everything about Supreme Lord, and the completely fear destroying the Supreme Lord you have revealed me. So since I am situated in that same Supreme Lord, I have no fear of death, I have no fear of Takshaka, I have no fear of anything else. And I want now concentrate my mind, my thoughts, my everything on the Supreme Lord, and simply by meditating on Him, I will leave the body. And you have shown me the most auspicious form of Supreme Lord. So now I am fully enlightened. My ignorance is gone." So like Arjuna told, "Nashto moha smritir labdha," like that he told, my ignorance is gone. Now I am fearless. I am completely in the situation, I am ready to leave my body. And he said, "Let me concentrate." And when he said, Shukadeva Goswami felt now his job is over. He blessed him and he went. And at that time, Parikshit Maharaj has changed his position. He has moved towards the north. That's why people say that scientifically also they said one should not keep the head towards north and sleep. Never. So it is like inviting the death. So, and the people only who are about to keep the head towards the north. So Parikshit Maharaj changed his the Darbhasana and faced towards the north. Even that's why also we see the Pandavas Mahaprasthan also moving towards north. To move towards north means ending the thing. And he has completely become trance, and he has completely dwelled. The Rajarshi has merged. He has merged using his divine intelligence. He merged his mind. He merged his mind into the soul. So means the soul, the mind has completely lost its existence, and he has completely stayed in the Parabrahma Dhyana. And when he was meditating, almost his life has stopped. Life has stopped, and he has become stable, just like a sthanu, like a tree, a motionless tree he has become. So if a man is there, if he is having life, he may be breathing or he may be moving like this, something. But a tree doesn't move. So his prana vayu has almost stopped. Prana vayu completely stopped, and he becomes steady, as completely motionless. At that time, the time has come for the Takshaka to come. So driven by the mantra, Takshaka Shapa mantra, the Takshaka started towards, and he saw in between a great doctor, a medicinal doctor, mantra doctor, is Kashyapa Muni. So Kashyapa Muni also came to know that, okay, Takshaka is going to come. I have all powers to withdraw the poison. So he also started going towards Parikshit Maharaj's place. So this Parikshit Maharaj, the Takshaka came to know that very powerful man is come to counteract. So he met in half the way and made a discussion and gave him some money, lot of money. Oh, you play this money and go back. So Kashyapa Muni took and went back. It's all providence. And otherwise, the Kashyapa Muni was so powerful in Mahabharata it comes that the Takshaka test. Oh, you are so powerful. Can you show me your power? How much you can protect? So there was a big tree. On the tree there was a boy. The cowherd boy was sitting and cutting the tree, leaves are like that. The Takshaka bites the tree. The whole tree becomes completely burnt into ashes. Then the Kashyapa Muni applies his medicinal thing, mantras. Again the tree comes with boy sitting and doing that. Wow, Takshaka, this man is invincible. So better he made some deal, made a lot of money and sent him back. And Takshaka moved ahead. And Takshaka came in the form of a Brahmana so that nobody can stop. Because his snake is coming, so people will get terrified. He came like a Brahmana and came in front of. But by the time, already Parikshit Maharaj was in trance, closed eyes, knows nobody coming, nobody going. He doesn't know what's happening. Like Takshaka came all the way as Brahmana and took his form and beat him. And because of that, fire come and he got burnt into ashes. In no time, the entire body, it is just like it is mentioned by Acharya that it is just like already he has already merged, he has transferred his soul into the Supreme Personality. And it is just like if somebody says that a sun is burning further, looking little fearsome, but is putting to a dead body the fire. So the Parikshit Maharaj is like a already dead body, is already gone. So Takshaka has just beat another. Already the soul is already transferred, just like that. And everybody become, wow. They became first fearful, but everybody got wondered. How fearlessly, how miraculously the Parikshit Maharaj left his body. And immediately within no time, everybody heard the Dundhubi, the drums were being played in the heavenly planet. And the Gandharvas started singing this big shower of flowers from the top. Then everybody said, yes, Parikshit Maharaj, even the departure is also wonderful. Wow, it's unimaginable. In that way they said. And in this way the story goes like this, that Parikshit Maharaj from his time of the from mother's womb till the last second, everybody who is hearing, if you make a good movie, 2.5 hours movie, your mouth is always open. So your mouth, if you want to keep 2.5 hours open, you can say Parikshit Maharaj. So you should be careful that so many mosquitoes will go inside or something like that. So you should be careful, but be ready to keep your mouth open and go to the movie of Parikshit Maharaj. So that, like that it happens. And when Janamejaya came to know, the son of Parikshit Maharaj came to know that his father was beaten and burnt into ashes, he immediately arranged for a yajna, Sarpa Yaga, and arranged that let all the snakes in this universe come and die in this into this fire. And all the powerful Brahmanas are chanting mantras and calling one by one all snakes. By general mantra, all snakes, special mantra, because every snake is having name. Calling by mantra Swaha, coming and falling. Thousand, millions of snakes are dying. And Janamejaya said, why Takshaka is not coming? He asked him, why, my dear Brahmanas, why Takshaka is not coming? Then Brahmana said, my dear king, this Takshaka went and took shelter of Indra. Indra, he is somehow holding him. That's why he is not able to come. Okay, why don't you call along with Indra? Let him also die along with the Takshaka. Salman said, Sahendra Kaya Takshaka Swaha. They said, let not only Indra, all his all the people, even they mentioned that all with Marut Ganas also. That 14, there are different Marut who are like brothers of Indra. Let all the 49, with all Marut also, let him come and fall into every one mantra. When they have given that, chanted this mantra and Swaha mantra, because it was mentioned that Takshaka was holding onto the Singhasan of Indra, so Indra came along with Singhasana, with all Manus started falling down from the sky, coming to the earth, to fall into that. When it was happening, the Indra's protector Brihaspati came running. Brihaspati Maharaj just came to Janameja and requested, "Oh, my dear king, you should not do that, because Indra, he is protected by Amrita. By design, he is not supposed to die. But whereas you are trying to put, so please protect him. Please protect the respect to the Amrita." Like that, he has pacified him. Then, when Brihaspati all the way coming from Svargaloka pacified, so Janameja says, "Okay, let it be so." So in that way, Takshaka got. He said that already unlimited number of snakes died, and very big snakes all died. Let these people go. So in that way, when Brihaspati requested, the Janameja stopped Sarpa Yajna, and he worshipped Brihaspati also. So in this way, the Parikshit Maharaj, his departure, a great wonderful departure, and after that Parikshit Maharaj's son's attempt to take revenge was also explained because the story is further narrated by Shaunaka to the Suta Goswami, because Shukadeva Goswami already left, the story is over. So Shukadeva Goswami is telling the departure, means after departure of Shukadeva Goswami, what happened is told by Suta Goswami to Shaunaka Drishi. And he say, by adding this further, he adds to point. So those people who are not contaminated by me and mine, suppose in their heart, if there is no such feeling of it is me, it's mine, if they are not contaminated by that, they are the eligible people to go to the spiritual world. Who is spiritual eligible? That who doesn't have, it's mine, it's me. One who is not having, by contaminated by these very wrong things, they are eligible. So it is better to face the insult, because the moment you are trying to make an pratikriya to the your insult, means you are feeling that it is me, it's mine. That's why you are trying to feel bad about insult. So better to face the insult. It is better to tolerate this one, but never insult anybody. Shukadeva Suta Goswami mentioning. And better not to make any enmity based on the body. Oh, he has cursed me. Oh, he has punished me. He has insulted me. In that way, if you develop enmity towards other, it is not at all good. It is not at all wise. Such people cannot go to spiritual world. And finally, he said, Suta Goswami, because of Krishna, I could understand this Bhagavatam, and by only meditation of his lotus feet, I could understand, I could hear this Bhagavatam from Shukadeva Goswami and remembered as it is. And that's why I am able to tell you. In this way, Suta Goswami has given very conclusive and wonderful departure of Parikshit Maharaj.